Alright, it's finally the thing we've started this series we started this review series back in August, back in mid-August, and so it's finally time. Let's finish this. Welcome, hello. What?
Why aren't we using the sound test from the game?
I don't know.
You wanna?
No.
No, okay, sorry.
The fuck? So we finally we what you've all been waiting for, or the review.
Review of Sonic Mania.
Greetings, everyone. I'm Nozaran.
And I am Amaray. And let's get on to this. It's extravaganza of a 13 E-ratable level game.
Alright. Oh, let's...
12.
12.
Sorry, 14.
14. Alright, so, anyways, let's begin with how we've started out most of these. These how the game came to be. If you don't know already, Christian Whitehead at Sonic Mania the game started out. If you don't know who Christian Whitehead is,
he's actually Damien Bloodmarch. Okay, I'm sorry, I had to say that.
Or Simon Tomley,
the actual Brian Harding.
Okay. Who's actually a fan game creator, responsible for a community called the Retro Engine, and he pitched in 2009. He showed a video to Touch Arcade to pitch to Sega, showing Sonic CD running on his Retro Engine, and Sega actually approved and let him make that. Later on he made a Sonic 1 and 2 for mobile, with new features, with amazing new features, such as a save feature, the ability to save, a spin dash for Sonic 1, recreating Hidden Palace, this is Sonic 2, Tails and Knuckles in Sonic 1, and Elemental Shields in no save mode, the works. However, people are left a little hanging. In Sonic 2 Mobile had a cliffhanger, that showed the Death Egg crashing into Angel Island. And in 2014, Whitehead had released a proof of concept of Sonic 3 on mobile, for the 20th anniversary of Sonic 3. Yeah, it's very annoying. And people have to get their definitive Sonic 3 experience elsewhere. AKA however, still, actually, Sonic Mega Mix is what Simon Tomley was known for. But I'm pretty sure 2 years ago, Whitehead and Tomley got two people that worked on an HD project of Sonic 2, which was unfortunately canceled, with the studio almost no one knows that it's about.
Go to West Games,
a mobile company, but what no one knows is that they made an HD project for Sonic 2. At least the two founders. But, so they pitched a prototype with the level Studiopolis. It's to Sega, titled Sonic Discovery. Basically a Sonic Saturn game. And that never came out. Codenamed titled Sonic Discovery. When they pitched this to Azuka-san, Takashi Bazooka, he said, "I have many questions." wrote down on a whiteboard for the list of the games, and then wrote down Sonic Mania. Blame Bazooka for most of the game being rehashed. But you guys probably know that I was extremely hyped for this game because I uploaded a recording in the reveal. And about 200 people watched it.
Wow, that was a hype trailer.
No. So okay. Building up to the game's release, we got a confirmation that the PC version of the game would be delayed by 2 weeks. Okay, the game was released. Then the game was released to nearly almost near perfect scores. All right. So we've spent 6 minutes already. But what did believe it or not, knowing my track record with getting Sonic games, knowing my track record with Sonic games and when I get them, and it's usually for Christmas, but no, actually, I got the game day one. It was a promise my mom made. It was an early Christmas present. So, alright. So, let's begin with Sonic Mania. The game starts with... Okay, oh, come on, just say something.
Okay, so the game
starts with Sonic and Tail sensing in energy similar to the Chaos Emeralds on Angel Island. Knuckles is just hanging around there. Just sleeping in there. And sudden a bunch of egg robots show up.
Of an attempt to steal
an item called...
steal some artifact. This artifact is
called the
Phantom Ruby.
Something that warps characters across time and warps our heroes across time and space. Transforming the egg robots into the hard-boiled heavies. Very interesting well, at least there's an explanation of why you're going through older stages.
Yeah.
Is in, no, I am not bothered by this. It's unlike most people who wish the game was on new stages. So well, this is fun. Yeah, after the negative reception of Sonic 4, or Sega was afraid to return to form, but thanks to fans can make a better game than an actual company.
Yeah. I think that's saying something.
Fuck you, Dimps.
Anyway.
Okay.
Now that we've talked about story, let's move on to the gameplay.
First off, Sonic is Sonic. Sonic who's equipped with a new...
Sonic is Sonic.
Yeah. Sonic's gameplay is about the same. He can spin Ash collect terrain and run and jump. But what's new is
that he plays exactly like he's done in Sonic 3.
However, minus the Insta Shield.
He's missing the Insta Shield.
And Super Fiona.
Super wasn't in Sonic.
No, it wasn't.
So missing the Insta Shield, but instead he has a new ability
called the Drop Dash.
So Sonic is holding down the jump button and falls from high.
You can get an instant speed.
You get instant speed and dash along the ground. You got forward once you hit the ground.
It's very interesting. It's very at first I didn't know how to fucking use it.
And what you do find out is that it's really useful for time attack.
But Sonic isn't the only playable character. Finally, for once, in a console game,
Tails and Knuckles are playable on their own.
After over 10 years. There's not counting Sonic Boom. Tails and Knuckles are finally back on consoles. Those are fully playable characters.
Believe it or not.
And they played a spectacularly. This time Tails wasn't given the damn axe.
And his flight is as awesome as ever. Assuming that unlike me, you actually know how to control it.
Alex,
because I can't.
You see here, Alex.
I can't figure out how to make how to make him fly up. The
thing is, Alex is not a Sonic player.
Instead of just hovering in place.
And no, that's not what I meant. And you can find special stages throughout the game. And then, oh yeah, look at that! Super Sonic's back. Super Knuckles. That's a shocker, but
Super Tails.
Wait, what? That came as another shock to me.
Tails got Super Form. Because if the other two get one, if the other two get if the Emerald, but Tails but the Super Emeralds aren't in the game, so Tails won't be able to use his existing form.
However, unused data point. It actually points to that. Points to the Super Emerald being planned and to be in the game, planned for the game. And unused text involves the hyper transformation, or has the word hyper, or in the special stage font. There are Super Emerald icons for the bonus stages. It's and a Super Emerald or uncracked, purified. But so does that mean there's upcoming DLC?
Who knows?
All right. So Tails and Knuckles are finally back as playable characters. I might have mentioned how the Shield and Peel Out are missing. Well, more on that later. Hey, don't just lay there. Come on, talk. You can talk. Come on, we're recording.
Okay, anyway.
So, let's get on with a whopping, guess how many stages?
12!
There's a total, that's right, about the length of Knuckles' Sonic 3 route.
14 if you count the final boss and special stages.
Okay, more on that later. More on that later. Green Hill Zone.
So first we gotta get to the sounds
yeah, we're gonna do that first. Then
because we all know the rating for the sound for the audio and video.
Yeah. So in terms of graphics, this was obviously you wouldn't find that before Sonic Mania. The closest you get to highly detailed sprites would be in Knuckles Chaotix.
Mm-hmm.
However, that
game is pure eye candy.
I'd give the graphics a fucking 10.
10 easily.
That's the exact reason why that is the exact reason why I don't want it full screen. Calculator. Graphics 10 from the detail. It was in Press Garden.
From the background details in Press Garden to the enemy design, to the mini boss design, the stages
and do I even need to say anything about the music? The game soundtrack is composed by Keynotes.
Also made.
Oh God damn it!
It's literal Robert Small.
Damn it! So what? That was not the time to acknowledge to make Dream Daddy references about.
I'm sorry, I have to.
Okay. Okay, but
You literally got Brian Damon and Robert working on the same day.
So, okay. Graphics get a 10, and this is just the game looks just amazing. And
music. Are you fucking hearing the soundtrack? And this is the 8-bit version.
This is a 20. 20 right now.
Yeah.
10.
Well, you don't even need to count this up.
Oh. 10, 10, N.
Oh my god, this game is pure beauty and pure. This is both eye candy and ear candy.
Yeah, it's ear candy.
Is this game more than just? Is this game more than just good graphics and music? Let's find out.
Okay. How are we rating zones that already exist?
First off, we'll be determined. We'll be rating
how much
them,
of an improvement?
Yeah, for zones that already exist.
It'll be how much of an improvement?
We'll see if it's an improvement. We'll give it a 6, somewhere between a 6 to 10. If it's not as good as the original, we'll be giving it a 1 to 5.
No 0 score.
No 0 score. Since there's literally no levels in the game that won't just 0.
Yeah. But let's move on with it, shall we? Green Hell Zone. I know. Drop. Lower your pitch for.
Yes, this is the 4th time we've seen Green Hell.
Or in every Sonic game ever.
Yeah, we've seen it in the original. We've seen it
in a version of it in Sonic 2.
We've seen a version of it in Sonic Adventure.
Yeah.
Generation. Both versions. We've seen in often Sonic 3, Sonic and Knuckles, and both episodes of Sonic 4.
Or the advanced games, and the Rush games, and there's always a grassy hill level.
But let's see how well this level relates to the original. So, what does this level have to offer?
Well, Act 1 is essentially both acts from the original. And I think that works really well. But here's the twist with zones, with old zones. Act 1 is usually identical, the exact same.
Either identical or almost identical to the original layout.
But Act 2 is completely original.
Taking assets and concepts from that zone, and maybe even other zones, and creating a whole new beast with the nostalgic value still intact.
So Green Hell Zone suddenly changes to an underground part with zipline and spikes. Alright, well, spikes were already present.
Yeah. You just said spikes were already pregnant.
Anyway, shut up.
And
then the boss is an interesting idea.
The boss of the first act
the second act.
Well, let me discuss.
There are now bosses for both acts.
Mini boss in the first act, and actual boss in the second act.
The first boss is just ball and chain.
It's literally two things, two Eggman heads that
two egg heads.
That each take 3 hits to kill, and they're connected by a chain. At random given intervals, they return and merge into their spikes, meaning that they become hit by damage. Fairly simple boss, really easy to beat.
But the second act,
there
is no god.
Interesting.
The Death Egg Robot.
Yes, the Death Egg Robot shows up in Act 2 of Zone 1.
Well, how do you beat it? Yeah, just cheat. Even abuse invincibility frames. That's my best strategy.
Well, if you're not willing to do that, here's how you're supposed to do it.
It's supposed
to stand on. You're supposed to stand on a raised part of the ground and jump at it once.
How it's claw or grab.
Or wait for it to extend its arm at you and use its arm as a bridge to reach its body.
Overall, the stages. Green Hell Zone is definitely a drastic change.
But is it a good one? I'd say, sure.
It's a 10.
10. This is a wonderfully crafted state.
Agent Jesus, this color palette. Moving on, chemical plants. But, well, after beating the first boss, you see Eggman ordering around his new minions and the hard-boiled heavies. Well, more on those when we get to Studiopolis. Chemical plant is still that fast-paced, creative level.
We all know.
With Act 2, you now have elements of wacky workbench. I never thought, except it's actually fun.
Yep, you
bounce off this jello.
You step on there's 3 kinds of slime. No, 4.
There's the
dark blue slime,
which hurts you.
There's the light blue slime, which allows you to slowly gain bounce height, kind of like a trampoline.
Yeah.
And then there's the green gel, which sends you flying in the air.
But what's the 4th?
And then there's the purple gel, which is present on pads on the wall. You have to jump into these and press the and they'll move.
They're basically
they'll move up or down. They'll move along, most of the time. They'll move along the wall, and you just press the jump button to hop off when you feel.
And plus, can I just say the boss at the end of Act 2, at the end of the state, at the end of Act 2 is quite a twist.
Yeah.
It's around a mean bean machine.
A mean bean machine out of all things. This was probably the coolest reference in the game. One of the coolest references in the game.
Thing is, I actually suck at Puyo Puyo.
Thankfully, you still wasn't too. Thankfully, I guess there was a bit of an easier difficulty in this boss, so no one was able to beat it.
Yeah, no problem. However, so I think the state ages. I think the state ages a massive step up. I give it a 10.
10.
And next up is only the first original game, aka the first stage created.
Studiopolis. And may I just say for a second, I fucking love this zone.
From the music, from the catchy ass music,
to the city visuals.
Knowing that we're YouTubers ourselves, the idea of filmmaking, filmmaking is very has a lot of charm.
Man, I love this zone.
Plus, this is where we're introduced to Eggman's antidepressants. I mean, in the hard-boiled heavy. What I said right there was
a reference to the fact that the original draft of the game,
Eggman was
depressed.
As the hard-boiled heavies were made, because
maybe try to motivate him.
Yeah. However, that story was just altered. It didn't make sense to me. When I saw
so now they're rogue machines that are trying to race Eggman to collect it in the Phantom movie.
So you're met with Heavy Gunner, or is that what it's called? I'm so
Segs. I called King Papagus.
Yes.
You guess why? Tall red one wearing a cape, bossing around a small blue one. Papyrus it stands!
I'm sorry about that one. But this stage is just a spectacle marvel. Oh, and by the way, after you beat the Act 2 boss,
you can hear that familiar buzzing from the
anniversary stream. Never thought that would get a reference. But this stage is a spectacle marvel.
10 out of 10.
10.
Yes.
30. Next up,
Line battery.
And this is kind of where stages start to get a little, longer. Or you can spend about 6 minutes. It's in stages, 6 to 8 minutes in these stages, due to how long they are. Correct?
Yeah.
Why? There's a lot of things to find. There's a lot of secret that's in levels.
There'll be several different giant rings.
Including the special stages, it is alternate routes that lead to shields.
Shields and extra live. And the shields and
World's ring miners.
Speed tubes and ring miners extra lives.
Yeah. And plus I'm gonna bring this up. Can I just say the Act 1 boss is kind of very creative. You're in a trash pit, and then, hey, look, it's Splat!
Yeah.
That's the rabbit, a scrapped enemy. He makes a little cameo in this level.
Yeah.
And you're just fighting in a trash robot, Ashalaser.
And remember what we said about Splat. He's kind of a legacy character.
Act 2, Act 2's boss is also something I want to talk about for a little.
Character.
Someone flipped the Eggman's
upside down from promotional material.
Flipped up Eggman upside down from the boss from where you can see him, and created an entirely new character, or who was a complete accident.
The character was named Potage.
No, Agatha.
Agatha Omelet.
Agatha Omelet.
Agatha Omelet Roboto.
Just a little, much how people took Ashura character, glitch characters.
This one's basically a good Jake of the Act 2 boss.
Yeah. But either way, this age is very fun and creative.
It has a lot of unique aspects.
It kind of reminds me of Wayne Fortress a little.
Yeah.
This gets a 10.
Yeah. I'll give it a 10 as well.
Funny thing is, you didn't think that, you thought that it was a little mazy.
I thought that because the stage took a long time to complete.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Okay.
Let's move on to Zone 5, the second original zone in the game. Press Guardians if you will. This is a fun zone. This is what I call a fun zone.
Alright. First was a 40, right? Okay. So, it starts out as a news press. By the way, just a little note. This stage was originally called, according to the files. Get ready!
3, 2, 1.
Paul Solstice Zone.
Paul Solstice.
Also, you can actually go underneath the stage and find a little secret room.
With the word hello written backwards with the letter box.
And oh my God! What? So you also see these little bats.
Wait a minute.
Oh my God!
Splat!
It's fucking Splats.
Splats is an actual enemy.
Splats is a canon and character.
Wow.
I never expected them to reference in Splats.
Let alone make him into an actual enemy.
And then by Act 1's boss, is kind of unique. You have to wait for its saw blade to break as it breaks open crates.
What's the saw blade?
Aches you can then land a hit. Or, you know, use Supersonic. But don't get crushed. But then the second act, oh, I love how it then becomes a full-on ice level, or with an amazing track to go along with it. Look up Press Guard in Act 2. What?
What? You're hearing this? The computer?
Oh, loop. Oh, sorry. So, shit. So, and then you fight the heavy shinobi. The second heavy you meet. It was a downright reference to the Sega a shinobi franchise. Yeah, and this stage overall gets a 10. But still. Zone 6 is... Oh, wow. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It is to me what I think it is. Oh my god! You can break the roboticizers! You break a roboticizer, hit a future post, and go back in time. And go to the future. Metal Sonic! Sonic, it's great to see you again. Oh my god, it's Robo Sonic. From the Game Gear games. From 8-Bit Sonic 2. Oh, now he's an actual boss fight. Hey, good God. What do I even need to say? Or in quite an improvement over the clusterfuck design.
And this was all well done.
And I fucking love the Metal Sonic boss. 10. Okay, next up. Oh, look, it's actually... Oh, Hydra City. What a surprise.
Yeah.
Alright, what a surprise, as I see. Now Sonic... Hydro City, probably the best water level in the classic series. Or even better. By the way, while I'm grabbing onto one of the hooks, perform the Sonic 3 level select and go to a speed booster. Yeah! You hear the fucking video game donkey. YouTuber video game donkey.
This is the weirdest fucking thing.
It's the weirdest Easter egg.
I have no idea why this is in the game.
But also, Eggman, the boss fights are very creative here. You're now, you're now Eggomatic, and you have to drill Eggman's head. Create water currents.
And suck it off and slam his head into the fucking propeller.
Also, you can. And then the second boss starts as a chase, and so you need to launch bombs back at him, and with air bubbles was coming out. And then the mini boss from Act 1. Whoa, this is a shocker. Ain't it? Overall, this stage is even better than it was. 10. Next up.
Watch the room.
By the way, if you've been playing as Knuckles, the stage completely, Act 1, heavy magician and shows up and spawns a damn does something and knocks Knuckles off the plane, off the tornado.
The plane is Knuckles? Well, this means you go to an entirely different
and designed for him.
How is it that?
It's awesome. And then Act 2, also, no, this zone isn't actually original. It actually comes from mock-up screenshots of the scrap Dust Hill level.
Yeah.
From Sonic 2. But that doesn't mean it isn't and then Act 2's boss was an utter shock.
The heavy magician was shape-shifting into Beam the Dynamite, Fang the Sniper, and Bark the Polar.
Bark the fucking polar bear, Beam the Dynamite, and Fang the Sniper.
Out of all characters, this is probably the most mind-blowingly awesome Easter egg in the game.
Still no sign of Mighty and Ray though. Oh, they're stuck in hell.
Yeah.
They're stuck in the Forgotten Furnace. That's what someone said. They're stuck in forever in hell. Yeah. So, and then, yeah. What can I say about this stage?
This is pure awesome.
Yep.
Next level is a little level called Oil Ice.
You might remember from my Sonic 2 review that I really didn't fucking like this stage.
No, this stage is awful. This stage is awful.
Oh, cheap enemy placement. Followed by cheap enemy placement. And clusterfuck design. And it just wasn't fun. However, now that you have the elemental shields, you can get this,
use the fire gear,
and set the oil on fire.
How fucking cool is that?
And you're basically immune to the projectile attacks. X. And by Act 2, oh no! Not the gimmick of not the Sandopolis gimmick. Don't worry. Even though you have the fire shield, you'll still get beat. Basically, this toxic gas, damage, you lose brain. And however, pushing in the conveniently placed is and then there's this interesting part where you go into one of Eggman's battleships. The boss fight is, alright, I guess. Overall, the stage is a massive fucking improvement.
What would you say?
I'd say it's shockingly a 10. And, same.
Yeah. Next stage
is, Lava Reef? Yeah, Lava Reef Zone.
No, is there any time warp between these two?
No.
That means the oil oceans cannot be positioned right next to lava.
That explains it. Explains the toxic fumes.
You don't gotta explain?
What?
The oil ocean is just the map,
Oh. Yeah. Okay. But, okay. But I digress. Lava Reef is... You can now see the night sky in the background. The main boss is actually that drill enemy you couldn't kill. Which just has created the bottom path. then Sonic, and then also if you're playing Act 2, it was Knuckles. Well, guess what? You're actually gonna fight. So Act 2 was Sonic, Sonic or Tails. You'll actually come across us Heavy Riders. Damn it, there weren't enough. Of course, there weren't enough stages of new stages. Of course.
So like, for some reason, so they barely enough had to fit to one of the heavies in the stage. I also have no idea how to do this.
But the fight is kind of fun. And the fight is Knuckles. It's the Heavy King trying to steal the Master Emerald.
Well, how awesome is that?
And look at that. Yeah. Those.
The fight is no longer.
Also, are those in the fight with Heavy King as Knuckles? Wait, are those
the Super Emerald?
Apparently, since there is an unused animation.
And then uncracked and broke.
Oh, meaning that they were supposed to. Meaning that. And the fight ends basically Heavy King in trying to. In absorbing the Master Emerald's power, when you have to attack, fighting at the altar. Also, using debug mode, you can see the area with hidden powers. It's where Sonic and Knuckles faced off. I found that really interesting. But this stage gets a fucking 10. Then another weird stage to bring back. Well, yeah, you knew out of this stage. I didn't think much of this stage.
This stage is
Instant death. F everywhere. There was instant death everywhere. But here you now have an interest of a gimmick involving shrinking. The shrinking and going into the background. And I find that really cool. And also, oh my god, mini Supersonic. And mini Tails, mini Knuckles. And mini Supersonic. And also, I like the boss of both acts. Act 1 is the final zone, but with a twist. It's after you beat Eggman, and the press is suddenly then and suddenly you start attacking. You immediately start attacking. And you immediately start attacking. Start rapid, flying up and down. I actually died twice. Twice because it caught me off guard. But this was a nice reference. Then Act 2, you fight Eggman. Eggman has this gachapon machine. Where he spawns on the Marble Zone on an Emerald Hill bosses is except really small on okay then. Creepy Amy dolls. Creepy Amy bombs.
No, they can't actually
Oh, but
bump you back at the punch. They just chase you around.
they're essentially bumpers.
It's just only really bumpers. Yeah, but they always take them out and jump up on top of their head.
Honestly, I find the bosses very creative and the level design is actually fun. I give this stage a fucking 10. And then you reach the final level or the game in Titanic Mania. Yeah, what? Where do I even begin? Well, first off, this stage is fucking long. Act 1 isn't so bad. Act 1 isn't so bad. And hell, you fight that death egg ball off. However, this is mainly for my first playthrough. I barely had any lives, no emerald, only one emerald. Yeah, shocker. I only had one emerald. Oh, because I couldn't beat the likes of Special Stage 2. But I found out that this was a multi-path stage. And I didn't find it so bad until I ran out of time and was on the last one. I found out that you had to fucking in playthrough. If you ran out of time and when you were about to get to the boss part. Sorry, you gotta do the previous ones again.
Yeah, you gotta finish the whole level. You gotta do every checkpoint within 10 minutes.
Now, that was for my first experience, but now I'm much more skill involved. I have much more skill. Oh, now I've acquired more skill. I'd give it one of that too. Wow. Only one. You guys might have noticed. And so 7 in 7. Then, if you got all the Chaos Emeralds,
so 137, right?
117. So then, and if you got all the Chaos Emeralds, hope to God you brought at least 30 lives, you can access a true final boss. The true final boss. Except it's one problem. It's not actually a separate zone. This is actually considered Titanic Monarch Act 3. And if you get a game over, or if you
start all the way back from Act 1 of Titanic Monarch.
Fun, right? 1,000 health with the boss. So the level starts with Heavy King in stealing the Phantom Ruby. Eggman fighting him over it, and then ultimately the Supersonic it finally it turns super.
And gets the feeling both.
But okay, Eggman isn't your worries, but Heavy King,
this guy,
he shoots projectiles at you. That's right, he has and most annoyingly, a damn projectile that fucking damages you. A projectile attack, it's not like the missiles in Doomsday attack, they made you lose 10 rings. Supersonic also has a boost button, but once again, it consumes 10 rings. Okay, but overall, this is technically just Act 3. You have Titanic Monarch. Same as Titanic Monarch. Yeah.
What are we playing for?
Then. Okay, so, and also, there's a little thing, note, Sonic gets warped out of its reality, and suddenly, Annie strikes this pose that might not look familiar to you guys.
You recognize the pose from Sonic Forces.
The Forces reveal trailer showed this. So, yeah, Sonic Mania is actually, and the Phantom Ruby, the sound effect that can be heard in that of Infinite. The new Mania Forces is new villain. So, alright, so, however, we're not done just yet. We gotta talk about the special stages, and how are they accessed, you wonder? Well, it's just like Sonic 3. Find the giant ring hidden in a level. I can find all of them and up to Act 2. I find all of them up to Act 2. Act 1, actually. Well, these special stages are quite an improvement. You're no longer restricted in your movement. And instead, essentially, the special stages from Sonic CD, I don't like those. Even though I fucking hate those. They're actually fun to play. Hey, yeah, these special stages have just the right amount of difficulty.
I actually thought myself I was kind of glad.
Yeah, you can't get past special stage 4.
Yeah. Good. I think these special stages were 1. You had 10.
Yeah, I gave Blue Steel a 10.
I think these special stages get a 10.
Yeah, 10.
So, that's 1 to 34.
Just a little bonus. Not part of the rating score, or the score, but bonus stage. Remember I mentioned there are bonus stages that is the bonus stages.
Well, they're the
Collect X30 rings, collect 25 rings, and then go to a checkpoint. The sparkling ring will open up. This will allow you to enter a special stage, enter a bonus stage. And it's Blue Steel.
Yep.
Only with more input lag and well, first off, there are all 14 in original stages.
14 stages in the Blue Steel.
Technically 15. No, from Sonic 3. But I said 15 because one of them is the scrap 8th special stage in Sonic 3.
Wait, wasn't there a 2 scrap 8 special stages in Sonic 3?
Yeah, but I don't think the Sonic and Knuckles one made it in. And but it was the 8th special stage was scrapped for reasons such as there are only 7 emeralds, according to the main canon. It was way too fucking hard. However, what do you get instead of emeralds this year? Well, or silver if you only grabbed all the spears. There's then gold, or if you've gotten a perfect. Oh yeah, the thing, the perfect bonus, something that only that only added to your score and extra lives. Well now, you can go nuts. You can now go nuts with these levels. What do? They actually unlock some secrets. It's such as debug mode, as I mentioned. And it's really fucking neat. That's really fucking cool. You can spawn rings, fight a legion of enemies. He's spawning the elusive F monitor. Spawning the elusive S monitor. Giant ring via infinite triumph special stages. There's also, I mentioned that Sonic is missing the peel out on an Insta Shield. Well, if you collect, the first thing you'll collect, the first abilities you collect, except the current bonus stages, are these abilities. These alongside and only the best of all, and the Knuckles mode. You guys Sonic fans are probably aware of this meme, putting Knuckles at the end of things. So yeah, you're gonna have the fighting duo of Sonic and Knuckles. Those are Knuckles. That's right. Yeah. Alex has dubbed the partner Knuckles. Knuckles' is twin brother.
If you're wondering, canonically, science, right? You actually have some of that
and also, there's a unique ending if you actually beat this mode, which you find out Knuckles is telling a story to all the Flickies. He's called it Sonic Mania and Knuckles. I was unable to get a screenshot of it on my Switch, but Jesus Christ. It's Sonic Mania, and you can see Sonic and Tails in the background just staring. You know how weird that is. But, with that being said, let's get straight to the conclusion. Overall, Sonic Mania is everything a fan could ask for.
So, about the overall stage rating, 134 divided by 14.
Okay. 9.5. Alright, the game gets a
9.5. Alright, you want to do 29.5 divided by 3?
Alright, clear.
Yeah, 29.5. That gives us a 9.8.
Round that?
9.8.
Wouldn't that be a 10?
9.8.
Okay, but the game gets a 9.8 out of 10. But the conclusion, here's our conclusion. I want to spend some time on talking about the aftermath of the game, and what it has done. Sonic Mania initially saved the franchise, showing in talent for fans, by fans. By the Mania, for the Mania. Sonic Mania recaptured the light that Sonic 4 sorely missed out on. It is honestly the true Sonic 4. I know. That's it. But here's the thing I want to say. Some bandwagon people have been jumping on is, this is the best Sonic game in 23 damn years. Since Sonic 3.
Now this game is the best Sonic game in
One of best 2D game. That is total bullshit. There are
millions. Several good Sonic games.
We've had look at the modern era. Look at
Sonic Colors,
Sonic Unleashed, Sonic Generations. People,
awesome.
Even myself, I'll personally enjoy Sonic Lost World. Yes, it's a, yeah. I've even dabbled into the adventure series a little. Oh, but I've only beaten Sonic's story right now. But in any game I just wouldn't play is
Secret Rings.
Seriously, guys, I dare you, play Sonic in the Secret Rings blindfolded, and then tell me 06 is worse. Or Sonic Genesis. That's a game I've heard is really fucking bad. Well, looks and plays horribly. Which, funny thing is, Simon Pomley actually made a hack of Sonic 1 running on the Game Boy Advance. And with Tails and Knuckles. With Tails and Knuckles. And it's basically a tech demo with Green Hill Zone. Overall, Sonic Mania shows a bright future for the series. Please just give Forces the respect it needs. It's been getting too much hate. But
it's not even out yet.
What a wild ride, guys.
We have been waiting so long to get this video done, and we have finally done it. It's nowhere near as long as we expected it to be.
Sonic 3 was probably our longest video on this marathon.
But
originally starting out as a mere joke,
we actually committed and made this into a full-fledged series.
Expect more or to come. More game reviews to come around this fall. We have plans of redoing doing a Pokemon marathon on going into the Mega Man series. We have so much planned. And overall, thanks for watching it. Thanks for sticking around. Still at 93 subscribers though. Alright, but thanks for watching.
And goodbye, my friends.